Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Freya and Nikki Carcast. First of all though, we need to give a shout out to Kosovo. We have a listener in Kosovo. Thank you so much for your comment. We really do appreciate it. So thank you and hello Kosovo.
Or else we've made it in the world that just didn't comment.
Indeed.
So hello.
Hello. Hello, Wall.
Yes, hello. Today we're going to be going through
the cabinet. So yesterday, Andy Burnham was asked by the King to become Prime Minister, of which he accepted. And then yesterday, all throughout the day, he arranged his cabinet.
Yes. Most of it was announced at night. The Chancellor was thought to be either Wes Streeting, Shabana Mahmood, or who was the other one?
Ed Miliband.
Ed Miliband. None of the above.
No. Big surprise.
That was quite shocking. So Andy Burnham is obviously our Prime Minister. He was previously Mayor of Manchester and MP for Makerfield. Then, drum roll please everyone for our Chancellor. Our Chancellor is John Healey, former Defence Secretary, who resigned under Keir Starmer because there wasn't sufficient funding for defence.
Indeed.
Then we have Ed Miliband as as Foreign Secretary, former Energy Secretary.
Yeah, he's not gone down very well with Trump, you were saying.
No, hang on. So, fun facts about Ed Miliband. He is seen as communist by many people in the UK. He's very left-wing. He was Chancellor under Gordon Brown, so he does have quite a bit of experience under his belt. But the White House has announced that his promotion will be a point of friction due to his previous green energy policies.
Do you think he's communist because he was Jewish? Is Jewish? His parents were Jewish?
No, they don't correlate.
They don't? Okay,
No.
That's fine.
Shabana Mahmood was Home Secretary, is still Home Secretary.
So, just to go back a little bit. So, John Healey's been given a big promotion. To go to Chancellor. And then we discussed Ed Miliband, which we think is a sidestep. Promotion. Shabana Mahmood
has stayed
the same. So
Yvette Cooper was Foreign Secretary, is now Health Secretary.
Where do you think that is? Is that a step forward, step back, step to the side? Sidestep, okay.
Fun facts about Shabana Mahmood. We're doing fun facts. She is the first minister to take maternity leave. She is the first married couple in the cabinet because she was married to Ed Balls.
Oh. Is Ed still an MP?
Don't think so.
No. Okay.
Wes Streeting was Health Secretary and then resigned, as we have discussed previously on this podcast, and is now Defence Secretary.
So, obviously a promotion from just a backbencher to Defence Secretary, but from previous Health Secretary to Defence,
That's a bit of a demotion.
A demotion, okay.
Because Health Secretary is in your top 5. So you have your Prime Minister, your Chancellor, your Foreign, your Home and Health Secretary, and he is none of the above.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a demotion.
Is he a kitchen then? Is that what you call a kitchen cabinet post?
So your kitchen cabinet is an informal kind of thing, and you never know who's in the kitchen cabinet. There's never a formal list of who's in the kitchen cabinet. But your kitchen cabinet is those who are very close to the Prime Minister, who he's most likely to go out to the pub with, kind of vibe.
Okay.
You know, who he's consulting first before anyone else. I would say he probably is, but time will tell.
Okay, fun fact, sorry, before I rudely interrupted you.
He is a gay Christian, and he was treated for kidney cancer when he was 38.
Okay. Didn't realise Wes was gay.
Kind of gives gay.
Okay.
Anyway.
Next one.
Louise Hay was MP for Sheffield Heeley and is now Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, First Secretary of State and Cabinet Office Minister.
So that's a big promotion.
Very big promotion.
Okay.
Her fun fact, I think hers goes on. No, it doesn't. Okay. She is soft left. She was at the heart of the rebellion that scuppered the government's welfare cuts in 2025.
Okay, so soft left, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
Depends how you see it.
Okay, it's fine.
Hard left is like Corbyn, Miliband, commies. And then soft left is like, I'm left, but I'm not really left. I'm like left, not left. I'm just kind of left.
Is that a good side for a Labour MP to be? Is soft left?
Again, dependent on the person.
Okay, that's fine. Carry on.
Some people might want them to be really, really left. Some people might be like, yeah, soft left is the way to go. But
then can you have right people in soft right, hard right in the Labour Party?
No, we've done this in one of our previous episodes. You've got One Nation and New Right Conservatives.
Okay.
Which is like soft left and hard left, but
okay, that's fine.
they've got funky names. Lucy Powell, who was deputy leader, but then was sacked in the reshuffled, so became an MP, is now education secretary.
Promotion, not promotion, sidestep from where she was. Hard to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't have a fun fact. Pat McFadden is and remains, because he was, Work and Pension Secretary. He was an advisor to Tony Blair. That's his fun fact.
Okay.
I don't have any fun facts. Angela Rayner. Hers goes on for about 20 years, her fun fact. So
that's
buckle
fine.
in, everyone. She was Housing Secretary, resigned from Housing Secretary.
Because she had to.
Yes. That's in my fun fact.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Spoiling the fun fact.
And she has been re-put in as Housing Secretary, which is great. She was Housing Secretary, but had to resign because she didn't pay her tax on her second house. If she did not resign, Starmer was going to have to fire her. She left school with no qualifications, so no GCSEs. Bodes well. And she had her first child at 16. She worked as a care worker and rose through the ranks of a union called Unison, and is also soft left.
Okay.
Then we have Jonathan Reynolds, who was business secretary. Now, what Andy Burnham's done, which is kind of, is he has combined the Office of Science, Innovation and Trade into the business sector. So they are now all one. So he's kind of had a promotion, kind of not had a promotion. He's still the same secretary of the same thing.
Okay. Just slightly bigger now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just got more to look after. And his fun fact is he's a Christian socialist.
Okay.
There's a kind of theme when we go through these.
There is.
Bridget Phillipson was and remains to be the Secretary of Women and Equalities.
Okay.
Her fun fact is she thanks her teachers for pushing her to study at Oxford to study modern history. She was raised by her mother and was bullied at school and received free school meals.
Okay.
Lisa Nandy is and remains to be Culture Secretary, and her fun fact is she was the co-founder of the Centre for Towns think tank and is very pro-devolution. Then we've got some new people, I think, coming up. We've got lots of new people, lots of fun facts about these new people, but we've got some that remain. We've also got we've got a new department.
Ooh.
So anyway, we've got Miata van Beulen.
Yep.
Yep, that's her. She was just MP for Peckham and is now Energy Secretary.
Big promotion.
Big promotion. She is also soft left. She is from Liberia, is a trained economist, former civil servant, and ran New Economics Foundation think tank.
Okay.
So she's got experience. Alex Norris is Home Office Minister and Justice Minister and Lord Chancellor.
What was he before?
That's what he was.
That's what he was. Okay.
That's what he was. He is now Justice Secretary. I have no fun fact.
Sidestep promotion.
Sidestep.
Okay.
Yeah. Heidi Alexander was Transport Secretary, remains to be Transport Secretary. No fun fact again. Angela Eagle is MP for Wallasey and Home Office Minister and Cabinet Office Minister. She is now Environment Secretary. Promotion. She is known because she challenged Corbyn.
Okay.
When he wanted to become leader. She then backed out, but...
Okay.
Here we are. Sir Chris Bryant was Business Department and is now the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland.
Promotion?
Yeah.
Okay.
His fun fact is he is an Anglican priest, knighted in recognition to his work around campaigning for acquired brain injury and melanoma.
Okay.
Douglas Alexander was International Development and Transport.
Okay.
Is now Secretary of State for Scotland. That is a big promotion. Stephen Kinnock was Care Minister, is now Secretary of State for Wales. There are some ministers that we haven't seen being re-elected. So like Care Minister, there's not a new Care Minister.
No.
Quite sad.
So is that a promotion?
Yeah.
And fun facts about?
He is Neil Kinnock, former leader of the Labour Party's son, and is married to the Prime Minister of Denmark.
We will watch this space on that front.
Because the problem is with that is he can marry whoever he wants. I don't care. He's gay, evidently, because the leader's a man. But is it a man?
I don't know.
I believe it's a man. And it's a bit like, ooh, because other countries cannot interfere in British politics.
See how long he lasts then.
Yeah. There might just be a lot of stick around it. And also if we become like more Denmark aligned, that can cause a bit of suspicions.
Indeed.
Emma Reynolds was Secretary of State for Environment and remains to be Secretary of State for Environment.
Okay.
She has no fun fact. Annalise Migley was MP for Knowsley, is now Chief Whip. So big promotion.
Big promotion.
Her fun fact is she has worked for both Starmer and Corbyn. So God knows where she sits on the political spectrum.
Indeed.
Then we have Ellie Reeves. Ring a bell? Last name?
The last name, yes.
She was Solicitor General, is now Attorney General, so a bit of promotion. She is Rachel Reeves' sister.
Yeah, and we want to know, we do wonder what job Rachel Reeves was offered but declined. That still hasn't been made public, has it? So
No. Then
don't
we
think
have...
we'll ever find out, to be fair.
We might do.
Okay. Then we have,
Alan Campbell, was Leader of the House of Commons, is now and still Leader of the House of Commons.
Excellent.
Then we have Baroness Smith of... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Of Basildon.
Yep.
She was Leader of the House of Lords and is still Leader of the House of Lords. Hamish Falconer.
He is our
MP.
local MP.
He's not our local MP.
But he's local to where we are.
He is local
He's
to where
Lincoln.
we are.
Lincoln MP.
He was Foreign Office Undersecretary and is now Secretary of Intergovernmental Relations and European Relations. So he's got big responsibility.
Is that a big step up?
That is a big step
Big
up.
step up. Well done.
But also, he's got experience because he was in the Foreign Office, so he knows how things work. He's got connections. So that is a good
Good move.
Good move.
Okay.
His fun fact is he is son of Charlie Falconer, who was Lord Chancellor under Tony Blair.
Okay.
So that's his fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Kanishka Narayan.
Apologies if we've said that wrong.
Yeah, I don't know how you say it. Don't know what they were doing beforehand. BBC News didn't tell me.
Okay.
Great. But he is now Minister for AI, and he is the first AI minister that we have ever had. So that
maybe
is
that's
exciting.
where care's gone. AI can care for them.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And finally, we have Matthew Pennycook, who was housing minister and still is housing minister. So he'll work like under and with Angela Rayner.
So Angela Rayner is
Housing secretary.
housing secretary. So he's just a underbody to
Basically.
Angela. So if Angela's not there, but we still don't know, do we, who is deputy? Because David Lammy, who was deputy, stood down, didn't he? So how do you feel about the new government now that it's been?
It's not good.
You think it's not good?
No.
Why is it not good? Why is it not good in your eyes?
John Healey, I think, is.
I think John Healey might be good. I think he might surprise us, you know.
I think he might. My problem is he appeals very much to reform.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is very well liked by reform. Bad thing? Maybe not. But also that makes me wonder where his allegiance is.
Okay.
Ed Miliband, let's not even touch on him.
No.
No.
He's not going to last long in that
No.
job. Trump will eat him alive.
Yeah. Shabana Mahmood, she stayed the same. She was doing an okay job, I guess. Yvette Cooper.
Now, you see, she was she not quite high up under Blair Brown or something?
Don't know. Probably. Wes Streeting.
Oh, you see, I don't know how he's going to react to that if it's a demotion from where he was as health secretary.
The other problem is Defence and Foreign Secretary have to work very, very closely.
Do you
That
think they're?
could be interesting.
Do you think they're two very different people?
I mean, Ed Miliband was leader once of the Labour Party.
He was.
Wes Streeting wanted, we think, to be leader of the Labour Party. I fear there's a lot of ego and testosterone in that duo. I don't think that's a good thing. Also, Ed Miliband is an old boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not a spring chicken.
He's not a spring chicken. And you've got Wes Streeting, who I thought was younger than 38, but here we are. But he's also not very old.
No, he isn't.
So you've got like two completely different people
Okay.
there, but also so similar at the same time. I think they're just going to clash. Then Louise Hay, I don't get the point of her, but here we are. Lucy Powell, I don't know much about her. Pat McFadden, he can't be doing much wrong. Don't hear much from him. Can't complain. Angela Rayner.
Oh,
Why would you do that? I don't understand. That is crazy.
Of all the places you could have put her.
Of all the places, bringing her back into the cabinet, for starters, is already what the hell? To put her back into housing.
Back into housing is my problem. You see, a lot of Labour people like her.
Yes, but the people. And it's the people that matter. Whether the Labour Party like her or not. Put her as minister for something. Yeah, sure. But the people need to like her. The people need to have faith, and I don't.
I think all faith has gone from her, to be fair. I don't think.
So that's quite funny, and if I was leader of any opposition, I would be taking full advantage of that. Then who?
Well, that'll become his 10 questions every week, won't it?
6 questions, yes.
Okay, 6 questions every week will all be about
Angela Rayner.
Angela Rayner and being back in housing, and how many more houses has she purchased and not paid for, and
Yeah. Then we have Jonathan Reynolds. He stayed the same pretty much. Bridget Phillipson stayed the same. Lisa Nandy. Miata Van Bulen. I don't know much about that.
that's fine.
We'll see how it goes. There's nothing else that really screams at me. Obviously, Ellie Reeves.
Oh, we do like who's that lady? The mini Boris lookalike, the female Boris.
Angela Eagle.
Angela Eagle. She looks cool. She
looks cool.
She looks a miniature female Boris.
What's quite worrying, I think, for me, looking back at my list, is we now don't have a care minister, which I think very much shows that Burnham is moving away from the welfare state, which slightly concerns me.
But is care now falling under the NHS? What is the difference between the NHS minister and the care minister? What was the difference? Because to me, they kind of
just with the NHS, is it?
No, I know it isn't, but it does kind of fall under the same banner.
It does, but I think it's good just to have a separate one that just deals with care.
Well, I'm sure Ed Davey will have something to say about that because he's a carer, isn't he, of his son?
And then what's also quite worrying is we're now having our first AI minister.
But you have to look at the way the world is going, and the world, unfortunately, is going more AI. And if we don't keep up in AI, like we've proven with defence, we just end up that far behind that you've then got to plough millions, if not billions more pounds into that area just to get us back up to a minimum. So I can kind of understand it. Do I like it? No. But do I think we need it? Possibly. Because we need people investing in this country to make more jobs in this country to, you know, and if that is AI, as much as it's maybe not the right way to go, I think we've got to.
And then obviously I'm not a fan of the Prime Minister, but what can we do?
Who would you have voted in then?
Me.
You. You're not old enough though,
Well,
so pick somebody else.
You.
I'm too old. Pick somebody else.
Andy Burnham's like 50 or 60.
Okay.
So,
should have been me.
Yeah.
Why didn't they vote me?
Exactly.
That'll teach them.
Exactly.
That'll teach them. But they do say that Andy Burnham won't last very long in the job. They're giving him only a matter of months. But I'll give him credit. I mean, he's come in and he's trying to save the country more money by taking the 5% off, 5% VAT off energy.
He's trying to help the people. He's not helping the country. And I think that's the way we need to look at it. Is Andy Burnham, I think, is a bit of a people pleaser. He's seen what Starmer did wrong, and that was upsetting the people. But unfortunately, I mean, Andy Burnham's come in, he's gone, okay, we're going to take 5% off energy bills. But he's maybe going to have to add 10% to then take 5% off. So in the long run, you've actually got a 5% increase. He's got to find, what was it, £7 million?
Billion, I think.
He's got to find...
No, is it 9?
7.
I thought on the news last night they'd moved it to 9.
It's maybe 9 now. It's 9 million or billion pounds. As soon as he comes into power, that's not happening by capping bus fares at £2. That's not happening by reducing energy bills, like the VAT on energy bills, by 5%. That's not happening. He's not building a parliament in the north when he's got £9 million to find as soon as he gets in. That's not happening. And as much as, okay, yeah, these things are great, but money doesn't grow on trees. we can't do this, we can't sustain this. He's got to seriously think, and I think he's just going, oh, well, this is, great for the people, just borrow more. We can't physically borrow anymore.
No, I know we can't, but if you, I mean, you're £2, he's capped the bus fare at £2. Well, if you get 10 more people on that bus, that's 10 more people using that public transport. That's a bit more money than coming in.
Yeah, I understand.
So, I appreciate where you're coming from, but if he can just make the British public feel great for 3 days or 3 months, because it's not for very long that he's holding it, but just for a short period of time to make the British people feel like they have more cash in their pocket.
But then it's got to go.
Indeed.
They'll have it, and then it'll go, and then they'll be more frustrated.
But if he can then turn it around, that the country is doing better when it comes to him having to shut the door on that and draw the line, hopefully the cost of living's come down. If he came in and did nothing, everybody would slate him for coming in and doing nothing. He's come in and he's come in with a bit of a big bang with what he's come in with. But I think he needed to make his mark, a bit like a dog, there's my territory, that's what I've started. It will end 3 months down the line or whatever it is. But for that small period of time, people have suddenly gone, we've got an extra £15, £20. And then they use that to spend in the economy, which boosts the economy, which then boosts. I think you have to give it time. I know you don't like him and you're slating him and you just want him out right now because he shouldn't have been in. I think you've got to give him time and appreciate that he is trying.
I think he's trying too soon, and I think that's my problem. Is I understand if you lower things for people, they've got more money. They've then got more money for you to tax, say, because they're earning more, and then they can go into like higher tax brackets, and then blah 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 blah. Businesses have got more, so then they can give more pay rises, and then those people have got more pay rises, and they buy more, and then it's just like that whole big cycle, and that's really really good. But right now, I don't think Andy Burnham realises how much we can't do that.
But he was elected minister, 6 weeks ago?
Elected what?
MP.
You mean MP?
Yeah, for Makerfield, who was elected about 6 weeks ago.
A month ago?
4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But in that month, he'll have been given a crash course on everything. He'll have been given figures and lowdowns and everything else like that is important. I think we just need to give him the benefit of the doubt. And if it is the wrong decision and we get plunged even deeper and darker, well, he's made his bed down and he'll lie in it and he'll pay for it.
Yeah. I think my thing is he's going, okay, I'm going to give you this extra, I don't know, like £100 a month in your pocket. Say, for argument's sake, okay, you've got this extra £100 in your pocket a month. But you've only got it for 3 months. Well, people aren't listening to that 3 months. They're hearing, oh, you've got £100 more in your pocket, we're doing all of this great stuff. Oh, yeah, cool, great. And then all of a sudden he's like, okay, sorry guys, I'm going to have to, say I'm going to use bus fares just as an example. He's taking it down to £2, capped at £2. But then once he comes back, once that 3 months is over, oh, sorry everyone, it's £5 now.
Mm-hmm.
I would just rather you keep it where it is for now, and you go, okay, everyone, I've come in, I've seen the state that Keir Starmer's left in. The next 6 months, say, are going to be hard. I'm going to do all I can to make it as easy as possible, but it is not going to be easy. But once these 6 months are over, then you promise the £2 bus fare. Then you promise all of this because you've got the money to do that. But right now, we don't have the money to do that. So people are going to go, yay, and then hate him because he's gone back on what he said. Although he hasn't, because he's promised it for 3 months. He's going back. Just go. It's going to be hard for 6 months. And then I promise this, 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 and this.
But he can't. Because so much happens in the world that he can't go, it's going to be hard for 6 months, and then I promise this. I think him doing what he's done by going, here, have a 3-6 month respite, whatever it may be, and then we'll have a better mantle on everything. And then he has to hit us hard. We've had a respite. It's a very difficult decision at the end of the day, because I agree with your way.
That's just what I would do as Prime Minister, is I'd go, okay, I can foresee the next 4 months are going to be difficult. I'm going to give myself an extra 6 months where the last 2 can be getting slightly easier for the people, or say something happens, I've got that 2 month, like, what's it called? Like, leniency kind of thing. And then after those 6 months, I'm promising you all of this, no matter the situation.
But then you could plunge the country by doing that into a worse state than where we are now, because you've promised. It's very, very difficult, very difficult.
It is.
And I don't think either way is right. I don't think either way is wrong. It's just the type of world we live in. I think I'm more interested in what Donald does and spits out the other end of Ed Miliband. I think that's going to be quite a interesting watch going forwards. Be interesting to see how the new cabinet all fit together, slot together, and how well they all sort of begin to turn it around. Don't know. Be interesting. Watch this space.
Yeah. And I think we've got to remember Andy Burnham, just quickly going back to him, he was Mayor of Manchester. A big city, yes. He is now in control of a whole country. A whole country that is very different to Manchester.
It is.
And I think he is still maybe living in his idyllic world. He ran for Makerfield. He got Makerfield. He's then got Prime Minister, no contested, nobody went against him. He just got it on a silver platter, and I think he's then got, put into the role of Prime Minister. Everyone's clapping him, everyone's like, yeah, Andy Burnham. And I think he's still kind of in a dream.
I think he's still in a dream, but at the end of the day, if you look at Boris was Mayor of London, and he turned London around.
He did.
So, if Andy Burnham comes in and goes, right, I'm going to focus on London, then I'm going to focus on this city, then I'm going to focus on that city. And if he can turn each city round rather than looking at it as a whole country, I know he's got the whole country to run, but rather than try and tackle everything, if you keep Manchester in the good place that Manchester's in. Not heard anything about the mayoral election for Manchester either. That's all gone very quiet. And then let's say he tackles London and the rough sleeping in London, which he did sort of briefly mention. It's easier once you've rolled it out somewhere to follow those same steps in another place, to then get that on track, to then roll it out at another place and another place and another place. And then you can begin mass rolling it out, and then the country is better. But yes, I do fully agree that him being Prime Minister is a very different, very, very, very different role to being Mayor of Manchester. But if he can be as successful...
There's no denying he was very successful in Manchester. He has really turned it around.
And Boris wasn't too bad a Prime Minister. And he was only Mayor of London.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I'm fearful of like countrysides and things like that because
Everybody forgets about the countryside.
everybody does.
Because there's not a lot of revenue earned from the government from the countryside. It all comes from major towns, cities and everything
So
else.
that's where the market sells.
Indeed.
So we've just got to watch the space.
And we will
Yes.
keep you updated.
We
But
will.
we apologise we didn't get one done at the weekend. We had a very busy weekend and that's why we're doing one now. But we will also come back and do one at the weekend too.
We will. Who knows on what? Who knows what's going to happen in the next 4 days? So
Indeed.
we'll
We'll
see.
watch this space and we'll keep you posted.
We will.
Anyway, thank you. Hope you've enjoyed this episode and the lowdown as to where we are, who's in the cabinet, who's not. And as soon as we know any more, or if there's any cool updates, we will be back on and keep you posted.
We will. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Can't remember what now.
Anyway, thank you.
Oh, thank you for I think more YouTube for promoting us, but thank you to everyone who has listened. We've gone from 50 viewers to 230, nearly 240 viewers, and that is awesome.
It is awesome.
So thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it.
We really do.
All right. Till next time.
Bye bye.
Over and out.